along with the shit. Hey.
Yeah. It's your boy Smizzy-Teddy.
It's your boy Teddy Rock, just popping.
You already know it's With the Shits podcast.
Yes, sir.
We in the basement. We in the building. We here.
Sweaters on.
We was grayed up
Nigga,
today.
shot your face, man.
We was grayed up today.
Yo, yeah. What up, man?
Regular Degler.
Man. What's good, bro?
I ain't see you in a minute, right?
Last week.
Last
But it do be feeling mad long, right? Like, it do be feeling mad long.
Had me stop and think, like, did we record last week? It felt like longer than that, but
What's good, man? What's your weekend?
regular. Like, I didn't really do too much. I was tight that I had to go to work on Monday. Like, it was a holiday. My job, we don't get none of them shits. Like, we get 4th of July, Christmas, New Year's. I think that's it. And I think there's one more major holiday that we get, but like we just get the major holidays. We don't get nothing for real.
I'm telling you, man. Last year and this year is the first time I've actually been off Martin Luther King Day.
She's actually, oh, you go to work? I'm like, yeah, of course I got to work.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a national
like,
goddamn
it's a
holiday.
I'm like, shit,
you know, but,
not at my job.
you know what I was? You know I was getting mad last night because last night the channel I think it was FX. They played Selma at about like I want to say from like 7 to 8. It's about like maybe like 6:30 to 8, something like that.
Okay.
And then they're gonna play Martian back to back. So like you can't play Selma back to back, no, but you're gonna play Martian back to back.
Yeah, just get one.
I was crazy, yo. I was so tight because I quit it at the tail end. So I was like, they're gonna play it again. They put Martian on back to back.
I never watched Summer. You told me to check it out too. Like
Summer's a good movie,
when we
bro.
was
That's
doing
a
the movie
good
shit. You
movie.
told me it was a good movie to check out, but I never checked it out.
It
So
was
I will check it out.
actually a pretty good movie, man. Like, and not to think about it, there was a lot of good actors in that movie too. That I really didn't pay much attention to, but it was a lot of good actors in it.
That's what's up. What did I do over the weekend? I don't think I did.
Did you go to movies?
I did. I went to go see Glass.
How was that?
It was cool. It was a good movie. I don't want to sit here and say it wasn't a good movie. You know what I mean? It was a good movie. I don't know. I guess I just wanted more. I was expecting more out of it. Like,
Because they make it seem like some kind of like they make it seem like some kind of blockbuster. Like it's not.
I mean, if you enjoyed the others, you know what I mean? Because it was Unbreakable.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was.
Oh wait! It's like some kind of trilogy shit.
It was Unbreakable.
Oh, I never
and then
seen
it was
that.
Split. Was it Split?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was Split, and then it was this one.
Oh, I didn't know
You
they
know
all
what I'm saying?
connected.
Then it was this one, Glass. Yeah. So Glass, Mr. Glass, Samuel L. Unbreakable. That was Bruce Willis, and I don't know this actor guy's name, but.
Oh, that's what this is?
Yeah, so you know, Bruce Willis is a good guy. The guy from Split is and Mr. Glass, Samuel L. is the mastermind.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know what I mean? They all come together at this one, and I don't want to kill it for people that didn't watch it. So I don't want to, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But
Go check it out.
Check out if you didn't watch the first two. If you didn't watch those before you go watch Glass. I mean, if you didn't see either of them and you watch it, they do a good job of kind of piecing it together, but you'll like appreciate the movie more if you watch the first two.
All right, copy. There's mad movies I'm looking forward to, especially this year. There's a lot of shit that's.
I mean, besides all the Disney joints, what? Because I'm looking forward to the remakes to The Lion King and.
Right,
I
all right.
think
So there's the
a couple
Disney
other
ones, and there's the Marvel shits I'm looking forward to.
Which Marvel joints is coming out?
Miss Marvel, I believe, and Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, I do want to see that.
They got they're redoing Child's Play. It's coming out this year. I know I'm into that shit, so like I'm here for it. I'm here for. What's that shit? So we said all the Disney shits. There's another one now I can't fucking remember it now. But there's a few joints I'm looking forward to this year. As the time comes, I'll let you listen to what I was talking about. But other than that, I didn't do shit for the weekend, bro. It was real regular. Nothing.
You didn't go see the fight?
I did see the fight actually. Did you see it?
I didn't even watch it. I was gonna order that shit too, and I was like, nah.
I actually ordered it, man.
And then I didn't even. I just at first I was gonna go out, and then I was like, it's supposed to be bragged. I ain't trying to do nothing. So he was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna just order that shit. And then when 9 o'clock came,
I did, and I don't know why, but I am an Adrian Broner fan.
I fucks with AB. That nigga just talk mad shit. That's why I fuck with him. Cocky
feel
nigga,
like,
but that shit was hilarious. My nigga after the fight, nigga like, yo, so you really think you won that fight? It's like, hell yeah, I think I won that fight. I'm like, this nigga. Crazy.
You know what? See, me and my friend had the argument, right? Because one of my homies, like I said, he came through. So we was having an argument that, yes, Manny Pacquiao did enough to win the fight. I understand Broner's gripe, but he needs to understand that he didn't do enough to even cause anybody to say it otherwise. Like you didn't fight.
I didn't see the fight, so I can't even.
I'm
you know
right.
what I mean? I just saw the clips, and
He didn't.
And you know, all the clips just show Manny pounding that nigga, and all the
Right.
memes,
See, but here's
so,
the funny
like, you know
part
what I
though.
mean?
Those clips that you've seen were the only shit that happened. They only happened like 3 rounds. Like there was only 3 rounds. We actually gave Broner some business.
Okay.
So people gonna make it seem that happened no fight, which that didn't. What Manny was doing, and Broner had a good idea to do, was to eat it all up and then try to attack.
Okay.
But his count, he wouldn't let his hands go. Like he caught Manny with some shit, but he just wouldn't double those up. And his corner's like, yo, double that shit up. So you caught him, yeah, but you got to double. Manny's out here throwing 10 punches every go round. You're throwing 1. So that's what. So I was telling my man, I was like, yo, look like Manny's punches were connecting at the first couple rounds, but the ones that were making an effect were Broner's until those rounds where he let Manny get the best of him. So Manny did win the fight. There's no arguing that. But it's like I understand why Broner thinks he won, but you didn't do enough to even cause the draw, or to even say you won. You feel me? So he had a little bit of a gripe, but other than that, the fight was it's AB do. But his press conference was funny as fuck. When he told Dude, he said, "I'll beat you all 7," and Dude said, "That wouldn't mean much." Like I understand AB was tight, but yo, AB, you gotta chill, bro. Like you gotta chill, bro. Like, and what pisses me off is he's such a good boxer, yo. Like the kid has potential. He got potential to be one of the greatest boxers ever, bro. Like he's not a bum boxer, but he doesn't take it serious enough to be great at it, bro. He doesn't take enough. You know what I mean? Like he don't take it seriously enough, bro. Like. He could have been that dude, bro. He could have been, but he just, got that money and just I don't know, man. But he should have done better. That's all I know.
I could dig it. But the games though, I watched those. They were fucking great. Like
the championship football games.
Football was good on Sunday. Football was good.
Let's start with the first game. First game was Rams.
Saints got robbed. It's all good, but.
Okay, yes, they got robbed.
Okay. I was about to say, like...
yes, they did get robbed. But they did have a second chance to win the game.
Absolutely.
I did.
Absolutely.
Because it's been times where you don't succeed, you got to try again, right?
I feel you, but let me...
You did get robbed. You did get robbed.
Let me not succeed on my own shit. Like,
you did.
Like,
do you think... Hold on, speaking of that, do you think Roger Goodell should switch that shit up? Because allegedly he has the right to veto this and make it a change.
Oh, he has that right.
Yeah, he has that right.
But that's not gonna do nothing now. Veto and make it a change. The game's over already. Then what?
No, he gets. I think he gets to like
say what the Saints now get the game. But
I think that's what I'm hearing.
But they didn't actually win the game.
They didn't win the game.
Like, what
so
are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What? Like,
right.
Make them play another quarter? Like,
nah, shit's over for him. Them niggas lost. It's a wrap.
It's over. You just have to fucking make better rules. You know what I mean? More replays. They already have a lot of replays, but
right.
More. I mean, you just have to implement something
I don't know
to
what
make
the
sure
referees
this
were
doesn't
looking
happen
at
again. Like,
why they didn't catch that call?
I don't know either.
I don't know what they were. I don't know where they fucked up at. Because there was a referee right there.
Right there.
He was right there. Like he saw money.
That's what makes it so
lunge
worse.
at old boy. And you know what's funny? And every time I watch this replay, the dude for the Rams, nigga, if you just turned around, you could have picked that off. If you'd have just turned around, you could have picked that off. Like you didn't even have to do all that extra shit you was doing. Like you really didn't have to do that.
It was there for you.
But so yeah, we got the Los Angeles Rams, and then you have your man GOAT Brady, bro.
I mean, so you already know I'm going for the Rams.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
Off the rip.
yeah, I'm. Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
There's no question about that.
I really wanted KC to go because I wanted my nigga Andy
So-
to get a chip.
So
man.
you know, it's
I wanted
funny.
my
Everyone's
nigga
keep
Andy
talking
Reid to
about
get a chip,
they should
man.
change the overtime rules again, to where the other right. I was like, yo, so why exactly? They changed it from if you score a field goal, the other team gets a chance to score a touchdown. That's cool, but they scored a touchdown, bro. Game over. I don't want to don't change the rule. I don't want another like 8 hours of football because
like no.
no.
First person to score
When
wins.
Right.
Not just a field goal. Like if you score, like how the if you score for field goal off a fucking off a whatchamacallit, a turnover, then that's a different story. But not straight off the gate. Like that's cool. I like that. Like leave everything how it is.
well,
Like,
leave that ass in here. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm not changing that. I don't care about that. I don't really care about that like that. Like
nah. And like you said, I'm not. The
Yeah.
game, I ain't trying to stay here.
yeah, I'm not trying to. Yeah,
Come on, it's
and
over.
shout out to
Let's-
Tony
yeah.
Romo for calling it the best football game I've ever heard. Like I'm sitting there like Romo, that's not about to happen, and he threw it to exact what I'm like, yo, damn, bro. First time he did that, I was like, okay. They did that shit again. I was like, yo, Romo, did they give you the game plan downstairs or something?
Yeah,
like,
he had the playbook.
yeah, the playbook in
Yeah,
your
the
hand because he
playbook.
was calling like he said, yo, if this dude's over here, that's probably gonna go to Gronkowski. Sure enough.
He had the playbook. He had the
Yeah,
motherfucking
like this
playbook.
nigga just knew what he was doing. Like, so shout out to Tony Romo for calling the. I'm glad the Super Bowl's on CBS because we're gonna get a great game call. And I never listen to the commentary during the Super Bowl because I'm probably never really watching it. It's never really my team in there. So, but this year I think I'm actually gonna be listening to this nigga Romo, bro.
We'll see. We'll see.
But
nah,
yeah,
it's
so the
supposed to
Super
be,
Bowl is set, man. Rams, Patriots. Who you got, man?
Patriots, you know, we ain't going for we don't go for nothing Boston, man.
We don't root for nothing Boston, bro.
We don't go for nothing Boston.
You know, I'm gonna lie to you. There was only one time I rooted for Boston when they played when it was the old Celtics with KG, Ray Allen versus. I hated the Lakers, bro. I hate the Lakers, bro.
Boston over here, baby.
Did you was going for Kobe and them?
Nothing Boston over here, bro. Fuck out of here.
I couldn't root for them, bro. I couldn't. I just couldn't root for the Lakers, bro. I didn't want to see Kobe get any more chips. You try to chase Jordan, bro. You know me. I'm a Jordan fan. Nah, 6 rings is it, bro. Like lay off that. So I could, but yeah, I dig it.
I could dig it.
But I'm definitely going for the Rams to the Super Bowl, man. There's nothing changing about that.
Nah.
I'm definitely going for the Rams.
I mean, as you say, nothing changes. Nothing changes the fucking controversy around the Super Bowl. First of all, how many people when did we stop watching football? Because that was a thing for a while, right? Niggas wasn't watching football for a minute. That was actually a thing. And
it's
then
funny.
some people still don't.
It's one of those.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's that R. Kelly shit. Like niggas, like who really stopped listening to R. Kelly, and then
But,
then you
some
realize
niggas
niggas
actually
stopped
did,
listening to R.
but-
Kelly.
But
But how many niggas stopped watching football though?
Now, a couple niggas actually did.
Okay.
But when did the memo come out that it was okay for everybody to start watching again? Because niggas was fuck the football shit, and then all of a sudden everybody's watching football again.
Right.
I don't know when
Right.
niggas got the memo.
I
to
didn't
start
stop
again.
watching football.
Yeah,
I wasn't on it like that. Yeah, I'm mad that they doing Kaepernick the way Kaepernick's doing, but he's doing the right thing. He has a lawsuit against them.
Yeah, he's
So
doing
he's
proper
doing he's
channels,
taking
and He never told niggas to stop watching football.
He never told me to stop watching football. I'm still. He said I'm gonna still do what I do, and if they stop me, it is what it is.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So whatever. So the big thing now, controversy. Like, it's like, I don't know. Some people is with the shit. Some people is not. But we're gonna talk about it. You with the shit tonight?
Let's go, man. That's what we do all day.
We just talking about the shits. So the big controversy behind the Super Bowl is the performances. You know what I mean? Like I said before, I don't know when it became okay again to watch football because we were all supposed to not be watching football. Everybody's watching it. So now the big thing is people turning down the Super Bowl performances and people actually accepting them. So we all heard that Jay, he turned it down. Who else? What was the other big names that they? Cardi, she turned it down.
Oh, she did turn it down.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna do it.
Nah, it's Excuse me. It's Blink. It was Blink Maroon 5.
Maroon 5 the whole time. Yeah.
Travis Scott.
Right.
And Big Boy.
Oh, so Big Boy's gonna do it.
Big Boy's on. So you know what I mean. And what's funny, not really funny, but what's crazy, what's interesting. Let me say interesting because not even crazy is that Travis Scott's getting all the pushback for accepting it. Like I don't really hear. I mean, recently I'm starting to hear people talking about Big Boy, but he's not getting as much as backlash as Travis is. Like, you know what I'm saying? And people are like, oh, because he put in all this work and we know what he's about. We know he's really for us. I mean, and Travis did say some crazy shit before. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if you ever. It's been out and about, and I don't know if you ever. Because I didn't see or hear the live interview, but since they played the clips back and people have been talking about it, like I think it was Mike Brown. It was like, oh, he must have did something before for him, something to the effect like he deserved what he got us. You know what I mean? So niggas wasn't jacking him for a minute or for that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I mean? They like, you ain't really for your peoples. They fuck with the Kardashian bitch. And, you know what I mean? Just a whole bunch of backlash that he's getting. And then on top of that is with him accepting the Super Bowl performance. And he did make the stipulation that they pay like what $500,000 or some shit like that. So you know what I mean. I'm not really one to judge anyone off of that. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, get your bag. How you gonna get it? If you feel comfortable doing that shit, then do it. You know what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Cap told these niggas don't perform either. Like, you know what I mean. If we're all doing this in support of Cap. If that's what we're all doing this for, but that's not even the right reason. We're supposed to be doing this in support of what he lost his job for, and that was, you know what I mean, the awareness of, you know what I mean? So it's like, why are we mad, number one? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're mad at, like, we be paying attention to the wrong things and we be mad at the wrong things.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know how you feel about that whole thing. Like, I don't think niggas should do what you feel comfortable doing.
First
like,
of
you know
all,
what I'm saying? Who am I to tell you not to go get your bag, man?
Right.
Nigga,
First
like,
of all, the backlash don't really make no sense because there's black players still playing football.
And like, I forget who it was.
The shit starts there, no?
I forget who it was who said it, and because I don't want to steal nobody's shine, I heard it on one of these joints I was listening to earlier today. Everybody's mad about these people doing performance that's gonna go perform. But all of these niggas that's mad is hosting Super Bowl parties. Since you hosted a party and nobody's gonna watch the game, like you hosted like, you know what I mean? And when they said that shit, I was like, I forget who the fuck said that shit. Like,
or you're going to one, like, but you protested, bro. Like you're being mad contradictory right now. You know what it is? It's that I always call it. I hate that fake outrage, bro. Like I understand that you understand what Kaepernick's doing, but you don't understand why he's doing it. Like, you're not really grasping. Like, it's not about football. Fuck football.
Yeah, it's not about that.
I don't care. Watch that.
Like, oh,
I want you to.
We're gonna hurt their pockets.
Pay attention to this though. Like, this is what I'm mad about. Why you ain't voting for your, like, you know what I mean? Like, why you not doing certain steps of the shit that I'm really doing? Fuck football. Who cares? That shit's gonna be here after us anyway. We need to make social change now so that the kids behind us. Cause you know what I mean, and it all shit it's all steps to shit. So it's like, yo, bro, like, why are you really mad at the NFL? Like, you really need to be mad at our politicians, our presidents, our fucking police. Like, this is the shit that he's talking about.
That's what it's about.
I'm only kneeling to bring the picture
bring this to light,
right? So you can go follow and research
and that's
that.
What I'm saying from the beginning.
Why are you worried about Gladys Knight?
Yeah, they tried to come for Gladys.
Like, why are you worried about Big Boy, bro? Like, who cares what Travis Scott has to say?
Like, I've been doing this before some of y'all was born.
Right, remember the shit with Dave Chappelle was like, yo, let's go to Ja Rule. We need Ja Rule.
Why the fuck?
Right. He said, where's Ja?
Yeah.
Like,
man.
No, see, so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I never pay attention to the fake outrage, bro. Like, stop that shit, bro. Like, I'm not mad at Travis Scott. Go perform, bro. That's what you do. You perform.
That's what I'm saying. We be mad at the wrong things. We're focusing our anger on the
wrong thing, bro.
So like niggas is calling them sellouts and
how?
I mean,
is Cam Newton a sellout?
Now the one thing is, like I said, I wish I remember what Travis said verbatim. Like, I'm not jacking that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't see the interview, go check it
Okay.
out. Like,
You know who's interviewing him?
nah, but just type it up. Travis Scott, Mike Brown. Like, it should have come up. You know what I mean? You know how Google do. That should have come up real quick. Like, I'm not jacking that, but you know what I mean? At the same time, come on. Like, who the fuck are you to tell this nigga not to go get his money? Like, especially if he feels comfortable doing that shit. Because at the end of the day, it's not about what the fuck none of these niggas think, what I think, what you think.
So then, you know
nothing.
What? So then the argument would be, so what's the difference between them performing at the Super Bowl and Chrisette Michelle performing at Donald Trump's inauguration?
Honestly, there is no difference, but people would try to make it a difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, there is a big difference. I'm bugging. I just have to think about what you said again. Nigga. I'm bugging.
So there is a difference?
There is a difference.
Okay.
There is a difference. Because it's like, yeah. See, now, I'm going to sound like a hypocrite, but that's how I feel.
But is it hypocritical? That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, because it's like, dude, because I was going to say no, because you know what he's about and what he stands for, and you went and did that shit anyway. But I could say the same thing with the Super Bowl. You know what the NFL is about. You know what they stand for. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like me saying, yes, there's a difference is me being hypocritical, but I'll eat that. I'll eat that. For this topic, you can call me a hypocrite because it's a difference to me. It's still a difference. You can make anything look the same.
Right.
You know what I mean? But still, it's a difference. Like, nah. You know, like, come all right, so they're bad. They're dirtbags too, but they're not just all dirtbag. That nigga's all dirtbag, bro.
That's a fact.
That nigga's all dirtbag. Right? You know what I'm saying? I don't even see a piece of, you know what I mean? That nigga's just all dirt. Look what he's doing to niggas right now with this government shutdown. Like, he's all dirtbag. It's a difference. If niggas want to call me a hypocrite for that, I'll eat that one. I'll wear that. Like, for me, there is a difference.
No, I you know what? I agree with you, and you know what? You just said it too. You said you can make two things look alike, but they ain't the same.
They're
like
not the same. You can make anything
and that's
look
what
alike.
it is, bro. Like, I feel like when you perform at someone's inauguration, that means you represent their politics, and now we have a problem because I don't represent those politics, so it is different. Now, football, on the other hand, I still watch it.
Football's supposed to be entertainment,
right? I'm looking at it as that and only that. Like,
and we have well-known entertainer who decided to use his platform to make a stance.
Right.
And we're not focusing on the stance, we're focusing on football.
Right. It's not about the entertainment. And that's never been and he's said that 1,000 times in the interview. It's not about the football. Not about the football. Not about the flag. Not about this. This is what I'm kneeling for. And no one wants to pay me no mind. But just to hear this, never hear that. I think I'm cool. I'm cool with anybody who chose to perform. You wasn't gonna get no backlash from me. Like,
I'm not knocking on.
It's entertainment, bro. You have entertainers. Do your job.
This is what I'm saying.
Like, do your job.
How they're gonna feel. But like I said, at the end of the day, if you're comfortable with yourself doing that,
if I'm comfortable watching Cam Newton throw the ball, then I guess I'm comfortable with Jay-Z performing the Super Bowl. If you're a Carolina Panthers fan, let Big Boy perform.
Let him rock.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here with that fake outrage bullshit, bro. Like, I'm not for it, not standing by it, not with it, bro. Like, and I'm still watching Super Bowl. And I'm still watching Super Bowl. Let's go Rams. And I'm a fake Rams fan for like a day. For like 1 day. Matter of fact, for 3 hours.
That's it.
That's it. Right back to the Giants, best team in the NFC East.
I don't know about that.
We're not doing that right now.
I mean, because we both fishing right now. So, you know what I mean?
We're not doing that right now.
We both fishing right now.
We're not doing. But yeah, man. But you're talking about your man, Donald Gupp.
That fucking dickhead.
Government shutdown, man.
That shit is
20 some odd days in, right? Or maybe 30 now, right?
No, we're in the 30s, I believe.
We're in the 30s already?
I mean, Google that shit real quick.
Yeah,
I believe we're there. Yeah. That shit is insane. And at first, I'm like, yeah. I post a meme. I'm like, yeah, niggas can't front. No, niggas have to wait for a little bit before they can floss, like, da-da-da, because niggas ain't gonna get no taxes, da-da-da. And my homeboy hit my shit like, nigga, fuck that. My wife ain't getting paid, and I had to stop and realize, like, yo, damn. Like, there's people that, for real, like, and this is before everybody was not really getting paid and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I never even thought that far because it's like I'm not thinking that I know anybody. This shit's not. Basically, you know, I'm fucking selfish, man. That's bad. Basically, I'm like, this shit's not gonna affect me.
Not gonna affect me.
It's
right.
not gonna affect me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get fucking food stamps. I don't work for the government. I don't care if I get my taxes right now. Like, you know what I mean? As long as I can still goddamn take my flights and
Right.
like, you know what I mean? This shit has no effect on me at all. And then one of the homies, and that's my bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I went to damn fucking Rhode Island to go to the nigga wedding and all this. Like, yeah, that nigga, fuck the taxes. My wife ain't getting paid. And I start.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I do have a couple. You know what I mean? You just have to really think like, oh, we do actually have people that.
What's
work
today's
for the
date?
feds, like
22nd.
22nd, yes.
So this is 32nd day then.
32nd day.
That's crazy.
That's insane. So
That's
this is going to be Friday.
So
will be the
that's
second
2 paychecks.
paycheck that people did not get, and like niggas really don't understand the gravity of that shit. Like 2 paychecks could goddamn send your life into a whirlwind.
Word.
Like,
to a
you know
spot you ain't probably never been in
big
before.
Ass spiral, like 2 paychecks, like especially if you work for the feds, you're not getting no, you know what I mean? Bullshit, you getting bread for real that you thinking about and you need, like, you know what I'm saying? So like that nigga's not even, he's not.
The man said that
thinking about nobody.
He said that some of the workers is cool with the shutdown. He's fucking lying.
Who believes that nigga?
People believe this nigga, bro.
At this, bro. So you about to get me that shit. Because I'm about to say, like, even if you have a stash, and that's one thing we was talking about saving before, and that's one thing, and that's one reason why niggas need to save, bro. Even if it's the little bit that you can, that's not even a word.
Probably not.
The smallest amount that you can, even if you can only do the smallest amount, you have to save something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, jobless right now, if niggas lost their jobs, how many months can you go before you get another job? Because we all think you can just go get a job, but I've been looking for jobs before, and sometimes it takes a minute. Sometimes I just go get one, and sometimes it takes a minute. How many weeks can you go? How many months can you go without getting a paycheck?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And we don't think about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fucking government worker. I just started saving, but that shit right there, once that shit click, you need to start saving more. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I save now, but it's like, nigga, you need to start saving more. Cut some shit out of whatever at any time. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have to be government. It doesn't have to come to this shutdown bullshit. Like, at any time. Because everybody's expendable. Everybody's replaceable.
Yeah.
At any time, we can lose our job. How many days can you go without getting a fucking paycheck before you get another job?
That's fact.
And that's the question we need to start asking ourselves. Like, this is real. Shit is real.
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
This is a prime example right now
that's...
that shit is real. These are the questions we got to start asking ourselves and putting ourselves in a position that we're prepared for.
And all this for a fucking war?
All this shit for a war that he's still not going to get. And that's the fucked up part about it, bro. That's the fucked up part. He's not getting that shit.
Yo, fam said he said he could go years with this, bro.
And I bet he can, but we don't live in a dictatorship. He really thinks he can. We got to get these fucking Republic niggas to get off their ass, grab their balls, and start putting these fucking joints into you know what I mean, onto Congress so niggas could vote for these shits. Yeah. He'll veto that shit. They put it back in and they can override the veto. We don't live in a dictatorship. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't, what's the word? I don't want to say agree, but I don't comply to this government. Like, we went through the whole no vote and shit and all that. Like, I don't, but there's rules and regulations put into place for dickheads like this when they get into power. So we just have to get these people, you know what I mean, to get off their ass and actually do what they have the power to do.
Right.
That's why there's 3 fucking branches of government. So he can't just do some dumb shit like this. Like, niggas need to get off their ass and get to work.
He's wilding the fuck
out. He's bugging right now.
Wilding
you know
the fuck out, bro.
He's bugging right now.
Like, you're not really thinking about the people that serve
and
this
the
country,
fucked up
bro.
part about it is
motherfuckers working for free, dog.
Most of the niggas, and I don't want to say most of the niggas, I don't want to make it sound like that, but a lot of the niggas that's not getting paid is people that voted for this nigga. So hope y'all niggas actually see the type of nigga that you put in office.
Them motherfuckers in the 8 Mile. Hey, hope those food stamp checks coming through.
Bro, after March, that's why they gave them to. I saw this other joint because, you know, I fuck with all the conspiracy theories and I believe most of them joints. I seen this one joint.
We need an episode about conspiracy theories.
Oh, we go ham on that, and I think I got a good person to bring in for a guest on that one too. But it said they gave y'all food stamps early, right? And then faked the storm so you could spend them shits. Because you ain't getting no more. Because remember, they gave you the fabs early because after March is over. So they gave you your joints early, then they faked the storm. We didn't get no snow. How much snow were we supposed to get?
About
How much?
2 to 2.
2 to 3, some shit like that. We ain't get no snow. We were supposed to get a snow. It's a winter.
So you think folks out there would splurge the whole
They
thing?
probably went through. Was getting a storm, went stocked up. We didn't get shit. Now y'all gotta use all of that. Now y'all gotta stretch all of that. Not y'all gotta use all of that.
Now you gotta stretch it, right?
You gotta stretch it. You know how that goes. When it's there, it's used. Like
that's facts.
So now you gotta stretch all of that because you might not get another one in March. Like, and I be thinking about shit. I believe shit like that when I read
that's real talk.
When I see these different memes and see these shits like that, but that's just crazy. That's crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
This nigga is like, he not really thinking, bro, and it's pissing me off because it's like, bro, like, you're affecting families,
regular
people that don't give a fuck about
it's
you.
Not like all
real
these,
talk.
It's not like all these rich. It's not. You're affecting regular people. These niggas got mortgage due. These niggas have rent due. These niggas got their kids' tuition due. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
But hold on, do you think the mind of a dumbass, right? Do you think that he thinks that this won't affect his reelection?
I honestly think he already knows it's over. So he's
I don't think he thinks it's over, bro. Watch him use this as his leverage to get reelected.
Personally, I think he already knows it's over, and that's why he's just doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. I could be wrong. You know what I mean? But that's my personal opinion.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's like, these niggas is the whole Mike Pence shit, all this other. These niggas is about to find a way to get me out of here. You know what? Let me at least say I fought for that wall that I told y'all niggas I was gonna give y'all.
Right,
I don't look all bad. Like, that's just my personal opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So this is all moves.
Yes. Bro, he's a businessman and he's an actor. It's a show. You don't give a fuck about none of this shit, man.
His ass is going to jail when it's all said and done.
I hope so. I doubt it. I doubt it.
Oh, wait. Side note. Did you see that show on Netflix? 7 Seconds?
No.
Please watch that.
What is it about?
I don't want to tell you that.
No, what is it about? Like, what am I going to turn in? Like,
it's about... See, if I tell you, he's going to give you too much.
All right, fuck it. I'll watch what? 7 seconds?
7 seconds.
All right, I'll check it out.
Just check it out.
I'll check it out.
It's a few episodes. I think it's about like a good maybe 8 or 9. But
it's a series?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we could talk about that outcome another time, but I want you to watch that shit and just be like, dog. But I don't know how I got to that, but I think your man really thinks that he could use this as leverage to get reelected, bro. I don't know why, and being how dumb people. Now, here's the thing. I see. I'm not really paying too much attention, but what are the next steps? Like, how do we get the shutdown to stop?
Like I said, these people in Congress, they have to put these goddamn send the shits into the legislators. Mm-hmm. They have to put these bills. I don't even know if they're considered bills. I don't want to use the wrong jargon because that's not really my thing. But they have to put these bills into effect and vote on them to things that can open up funding to these different federal things.
I see.
And then he can veto all these, but they have the power to override a veto.
Okay. You
know what I'm saying? So they need to actually start doing shit like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. We talking about Friday. Dudes about to miss checks, bro. That's crazy, man. People got fam,
I seen
bro.
One dude on there, he started a GoFundMe. Thankfully there's actually people with cake, and I don't even know if they have. I don't want to say cake for real, but I've seen people that maybe it's a business expense, whatever the case may be. But I've seen people that's actually doing shit, and they have like food where you can come and
right. If you got social media, man,
can
definitely check out. See, because there's people out here really doing real good shit, like out here that's handing out food and shit like that.
Like, you gotta swallow at this point in time. You have to swallow your pride, bro.
You do gotta swallow your pride, bro. Like
you gotta swallow your pride,
especially if you got kids and shit.
And
like,
you know what you have, so you don't even have to feel like, oh, I feel like. No, you know you have a good ass job, and normally you'd be getting motherfucking checks.
Right.
And it's just fucked up right now, and I need to go to this person that's willing to help me through this difficult time. Like, people have to make sure, like, there's a lot of people out here that's doing things, and you know what I'm saying, and trying to help, because this is a fucked up situation, bro.
Super fucked up, man.
And you still have to go to work.
And you still gotta go to work.
And you still
gotta go to fucking work.
And you have to be professional at work. And you have to roam around like shit is not fucked up while you're at work.
That's crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy, bro.
Come on. So I know it's a
I wouldn't even know how to.
it's
I don't even know how I would feel.
I don't either. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, how many sick days I got?
And
Can I use those?
right, and,
like,
and knowing how incompetent I am with money, bro, I'm
bro,
like I'd be fucked up right now if that was me,
save,
bro.
Niggas
I
need
know
to
my
save.
shit now, but that
I'm telling you, bro. I tell you before, my nigga, we could do a susu. I was doing susu with my paps and his people before when I was sending my bread out to Trinidad. You know what I'm saying? We can do, even if we're not a susu shit, like, niggas could do group saving, niggas could do group investing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't fuck with niggas' bread. Like,
yeah.
whenever you want to do anything, bro, just...
I know, man. I think at the end of the day, man,
niggas need to save, bro.
You got to, bro. You got to look out. You got to look out for yourself because obviously your government that you work for won't give a fuck about you.
Them niggas don't give a fuck about you, bro.
That shit is crazy to me.
They don't. I ain't watched that Killer Mike shit yet. You checked it out?
Yes.
Everybody's been texting me.
Whoever's watching, please.
Everybody's been texting me, telling me to watch.
It's called
that
Trigger
shit.
Warning.
I believe so.
Man, we
Yeah,
just
you got the Googles. Like, this is lazy tonight because you got the Google.
Right.
You're trying to remember.
Right, not trying to remember nothing no more.
Yeah, but
it's called Trigger Warning.
Everybody, a couple of my people text me, told me to check that shit out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna definitely.
I want you to pay attention to the first 2 episodes.
No, I showed you the text from my homeboy.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, check them
just
two
pay
joints
attention
out."
to the first 2. Watch the whole. I mean, I watched that.
I'm watching the whole thing. Like,
day.
yeah, absolutely. But
dog, everybody out there, watch Trigger Warning. That is a great show. Killer Mike is a funny fucking dude.
Killer Mike
I don't know.
is super intelligent, bro.
Nah, he is super intelligent.
And he's a fucking hood nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with that guy, like, you know what I'm talking about? But he's like, yeah. But I heard nothing but good things about it. Everybody told me to check it out. You know what I'm saying? They told me you'll probably get a couple good talking points off of that shit. So
we definitely will.
Check it out.
Yeah, definitely
man.
check
You know
that out.
We're gonna see what's up with
talk about that.
But did you check out that Fyre documentary?
I did not see that, but I've heard some things. Like, I know what it's about, but
that nigga, I can't remember his name.
What's the old boy's name from Fyre?
But he is really a fucking dirtbag, yo. Like, after I watched that
explain to me exactly what he did wrong, though.
He was alright. So the whole festival shit that they put together, he knew before it was time for that shit to go down that it wasn't gonna go down, and he was still taking money from investors. He was still letting people purchase tickets. He was selling villas and shit that
he didn't
exist. Fuck that he didn't have it. They didn't even exist.
Billy McFarland?
Yeah, the McFarland nigga. He's
Billy McFarland.
A goddamn...
Ja Rule, you not exempt, bro. Nigga. You not exempt, nigga.
You see that nigga all up in the joint making toast, like, I mean, but then they said he wasn't there all the time, but then it was, so there's 2 documentaries, like, you gotta watch both of them joints. You gotta watch the Netflix
one
joint,
Netflix, one on Hulu.
and you gotta watch the one on Hulu, like, you know what I'm saying? It kind of starts to get redundant if you watch both of them, but you know what you're there for, but you get pieces from the Hulu joint that you really... I mean, you heard on the Netflix. I mean, if you watch the vice versa, but whatever. You should definitely check.
Did he actually have any acts booked?
He had acts booked.
Oh, he had acts booked.
He had acts booked. And then once Blink...
So what did he go wrong?
Once Blink 182 dropped out, the rest of them niggas was like, what the fuck? And they just, you know what I mean? So, first of all...
Was there a reason why Blink 182?
Initially, it was supposed to be on... the island, one of the islands in the Bahamas that Pablo Escobar nigga owned.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then after a while, I forget which documentary it was, a Netflix or the Hulu one, but they was like, they didn't want, because they're trying to rebrand, they didn't want the Pablo Escobar, and that's how he just said, oh, it's Pablo Escobar. So they pulled the shit. So that's why he no longer had that joint. So he had to go find a different island. And he wound up getting a little piece of where the Sandals Resort was, but he was still telling niggas it was a private island. Like, it was just...
So it wasn't a private island?
No. It was just a bunch of fuckery, bro. Like, check it out, bro. Like, that nigga... What's so crazy to me, besides all the dirtbag shit, you know what I'm saying? Let's put that to the side for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Because we've spoke about social media before. This whole shit went down off of what they call influencers. You know what I mean? These people on social media, they got the 500,000, million followers, so they was posting, they were there, and then everybody they want to be a part of it and they come to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
I heard the shit sold out. Like, it
sold
actually
out. Sold out. Or for nothing but the word of these social influencers. You know what I mean? That's the type of time and world that we live in.
Damn.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Social media, bro. Social influencers. Like, when do we stop and think for ourselves? Like, you know what I'm saying? Apparently
we don't. And I heard like with Kylie Jenner or one of them tweeted about it, and I mean Instagram did.
Kylie Jenner, yeah.
Yeah.
250,000 for a post. For a post.
Wait, hold up. Niggas is charging 250,000.
250,000 for a post is what. They
I'm out here posting for free.
Is what they paid her. You know what I mean? These
That's
social
crazy.
influencers get paid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, why do you think niggas is pushing what they pushing so hard? And we not thinking about that when we watching and we doing this and we doing that. We just seeing what we. Oh, that's hot. I need. Niggas ain't pumping that shit because they like that shit. They pumping that shit because they got a bag. And you're not buying that shit because you like that shit. You buying that shit because they like that shit. They don't even like that shit. They got a bag. They got a bag for that shit. That's the only reason why that nigga wearing that shit. He had a bag for that. That's the only reason why he's at that spot. But he's there, so it's popping. So now we all got to go there. I never got that shit, bro.
That shit is crazy, bro. So he think I'm still taking money from folks. But why is he in jail? What do you do? What?
Not embezzlement. Fraud. You know what I mean? And he didn't even get in jail. Don't quote me, but watch everything. But he didn't even get in jail from this shit because while he was out on bail, he started another fake company, and that's where he got bagged. Like, he's a fucking dirtbag, bro. That nigga's just a dirtbag.
So Ja Rule had no idea of this.
That nigga Ja had to have known. You see, it's my best friend, not my best friend. It's
Call
my buddy.
Ja.
It's my buddy Billy. It's my.
That's my man's, right? He kept saying that's his man.
He knows that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then in one joint, he was like, my partner in crime, and they just kept playing that line, like, you know what I mean? It's popping now, like, this is my partner in crime, like, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, the whole funny shit about the Fyre shit is like after that whole shit, because like before the whole festival,
right?
So the Fyre shit was it was an app,
okay,
for like a booking app,
right? To book acts and shit.
You know what I mean?
Copy.
And then the Fyre was on the Fyre app, and it was on the Fyre Festival, and. So after that whole shit crashed and burned, that nigga started another joint of the same thing. So he has another joint. I think it's like called like Ion or some shit like that.
Doing the same exact thing.
No festival this time, but it's like a booking app. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fam, you're done here.
That nigga Ja, he
You
know how to keep his hands clean. Like check that.
Ja Rule, he kick you, your hands clean is right. You
know how to keep his clean. I mean,
but what about the lady that she spent her savings or did some shit like it? Like, she was feeding folks and shit like that. Wasn't there some lady?
The lady from the Bahamas, yeah. Because she was supposed to get paid, and she had all her workers, and they was working, and she never got paid. She said she wanted them having to pay them niggas out her savings and shit. Savings. She had 50 racks. I mean, she had to spend it, but savings. That, you know what I mean? We was talking about savings earlier, like, niggas need to save bread. What would have happened if she ain't had no bread? She shouldn't have had to use her bread to pay these niggas, but what would have happened if she ain't had no bread to pay these niggas? So who gave her back her
50 racks? Then?
Nobody. She's out 50 racks.
Mr. Rule, can she get them?
Like,
can she get them 50 racks
back? There's so many niggas out of money. There's so many people that didn't get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like the regular, I don't want to call them day laborers, but you know what I mean, people from the island that came to work, they came in and they working. They supposed to get paid. Niggas never got paid. Like, you know what I mean? There's people there, somebody was there, and they had to leave the island because niggas kept coming looking, because they coming to them now. All these promoters, all this Billy nigga, all these niggas is gone. But the niggas at the island that was facilitating these things, these niggas still got to get paid. They coming to who you can see. Crazy.
Yeah, so these motherfuckers out there to dry. Yo, that's crazy.
And the funny part about, niggas was clowning, and I know you seen the memes and everything where they had the jokes and everything from when that shit was going on, and everybody was clowning because it was like, yo, The only people that was going there was these fucking rich white people that had money to spend. Because niggas was spending 25, all kind of stupid money. So niggas really wasn't feeling bad for these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, it's rich nigga problems.
Yeah,
like,
those are rich nigga problems, right? Because I don't got $25,000 for Cabana.
I'm about to fly out and then pay X amount of... That's rich nigga problems. Like, you know what I mean? You had it... I hate when niggas say you had it to lose because I hate when niggas tell me that shit because I don't got nothing to lose. But y'all niggas had it to lose. Like, you had it to lose. Y'all niggas had it to lose. But that was a fucked up situation. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Ja Rule. Fix
crazy.
this, man.
It was crazy.
But I heard that the chick, she set up a GoFundMe. She got about 100,000 on her GoFundMe.
Did she?
Shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what? I still want Ja Rule's 50,000. I want Ja Rule's 50,000.
She got some of her bread.
But hold on, like, but I didn't see the shit. So I just saw a clip this morning. I heard this morning on a Breakfast Club where one dude was like, he was like, "Yo, Billy, they want 250,000 tonight for the water. What we gonna do?"
So these niggas had trailers of water and shit, but these niggas didn't pay the I think it was like the customs fee or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. So this nigga calls, like, there was some gay nigga, I forget his name, but he calls his gay man up, and like that's his man, and he's been helping him out. He knows him for years.
That's his man.
And he's an older dude. Dude says like he knows him for 10 years. Calls the nigga up like, "Yo, I need you to take one for the team." Nigga like, "Yo, what?" Nigga told me he gotta go over there and suck the custom nigga's dick so he can release the water. I was saying like,
and then Buddy says I went home. Yeah.
He said,
I washed my mouthwash and I was heading over like,
he was about to go get it popping.
What the fuck?
I mean, like I was like, we off air, like, you know what I mean, but whatever. I don't feel no kind of way hearing that shit because the nigga's gay. That's what they do.
Up, man. So if he told that to a chick.
Hold on, yes. This is what I'm saying. That's just why I don't feel no kind of way because that nigga's gay. That's what they do. You know what I mean? Not saying that, just random, but.
So they're just sucking regular dick. That's what they doing all day long.
That's what they do. So ask a gay nigga to go. Obviously, the other nigga must have been gay if you're going to call the gay nigga to do that shit. Because if that, as much as a scumbag as this nigga is, if that nigga wasn't gay, he would have sent one of the chicks on the team and told her to go over there and fuck this nigga to let the water go. So that's why.
Oh, that's why you're saying that.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't feel no kind of. Now, if he had asked a straight dude to go do that, I'd be like, I already think you a scumbag, but damn, nigga, really? You know what I mean? But. That nigga, I'm assuming, I don't know the customs dude. I'm assuming the customs dude was gay.
Customs
dude, he called his gay man like, "Yo, go take care of that nigga." And if he was straight, I'm pretty sure he would have called one of the chicks like, "Yo, listen, you gotta go handle that." Like, you know what I mean?
So it's funny. So it raised the question of Breakfast Club, which I'm piggybacking off, just some funny shit. They was like, "Yo, like, what did your job actually do that was above the pay grade or like going too far?" And I'm like. That shit got to be the furthest, nigga.
Like that.
Never nothing like that. I mean, there was one time in my job. I actually do this. I was last year. I was so my company had like a party. That's when I was in Florida for Art Basel.
Okay.
So it was a company event at one of the hotels, one of them high end hotels.
I need tickets to that Art Basel shit too, B. Like that's
next
a
year.
fact.
Let me know if you go
That's
next year.
A fact. I need tickets to that shit.
Folks.
If I get tickets, I will fucking. You know I'll fly out there, bro. Like I need tickets to that shit.
So what happened was, which was weird to me, there's cabanas on the sides of where we were having our party at. So I'm playing the front of the door. So it's not really a door because it's outside by the pool. So I'm playing like I'm playing that, like checking people in, let them come in. So the cabana people, we don't know who they are. So we do like, "Yo, that's my cabana. I gotta let you through." So it got to one point where the dudes in the cabana were getting a little aggressive. So one of the managers there, he was like, "Yo, fam, like, yo, like, we'll let y'all in, just relax. Like, yo, we at the front. This is what we doing. We taking our time." So the dude was like, "Nah, fuck that. Let me in." So I saw my fucking manager about to get irate. So I like did one of these to his arm, like, "Yo, don't even." If he pop off, I'm swinging at him automatically. So you don't even gotta worry. Like, I got you. So I kind of like grabbed his wrist like, yo, let him talk. Because the minute he get live, I'm knocking him. That was because I was in the mood to knock a nigga out.
That's how I was feeling
that's how I was feeling that night. And I appreciate his aggression, my manager's aggression, because dudes was acting up. He saw him acting up. And we kept being nice. Like, oh, I'm sorry about that. You know, go ahead, do your thing. And they just kept on getting more, because, you know what, they go in there, they drinking, they you know, doing their thing. They're smoking hookah and shit, so they was feeling a little lit. So we was kind of like stopping their party. And they kept bringing mad more girls, which we're not mad at that, but we got to make sure that y'all stay on y'all side. And, you know, and I got to check in my people on my side. So the nigga was like, yo, get out the fucking way and shit like that, got all hyped up. So the manager was like, so he was like, getting based up. So I just grabbed his wrist like, yo, don't even worry. Let him pop. I'm knocking him right the fuck out where he stand at. But I ain't had to suck no dick though. Like I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that.
You can tell them niggas had a different type of rapport when you watch the joint. You know what I mean? So he must have known that was something that he could ask that nigga to go do.
That's
like,
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wasn't on some. Yo, Teddy, go suck that nigga. You know what I mean? I wasn't on no shit like them niggas. You know what I mean? Like, he's a gay dude. I'm assuming, because why you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Why would you do that? Like, that nigga had to be gay as well. Like, you know what I mean? So, they didn't come out and say that, but, you know what I mean? Come on, we know how to do math. Right? You know what I mean? So, but, yeah, that shit was crazy. So, you just have to be aware of these different fucking scams.
That's another thing about us. And it all came back to saving, bro. Like, it all came back to full circle to saving.
Niggas need to save. But not,
wait, what?
Be aware.
Niggas say he rapes.
He rapes, but he saves.
But he saves. He raped a lot of people, but he saved a lot of lives, bro.
But listen, we gotta be mindful of these different fucking scams, man. 9 out of 10 times, if it sounds too good to be true, it is.
I saw.
You know what I'm saying,
yeah, I saw a little clip on that too. Again, when I guess he fired one of the dudes that was flying the plane for them. He either quit or he fired him because he was like, "Yo, we can't fit this many people on this island, bro." Like, because he had some cruise boat shit.
Mad people.
Damn.
Let niggas go because niggas was talking that shit, letting them know that, like, you know what I mean?
This is impossible.
And that's another thing, like, yo, some niggas just need yes men around them, like, you know what I mean? When it's time, when they hear what it's really about, they don't be ready to hear that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But
so wait, what happened to all the money?
What you mean? What happened to all the money?
What you do with it?
That nigga had penthouse. That nigga was flying back and forth. The nigga spent that shit. Some of the money actually went into trying to get the shit off the ground. But come on, what do you think he did with that shit? You had to cover your fucking lifestyle. Like, come on, bro. Like, he was telling niggas his company was worth X amount of money when it wasn't. So he was getting money based on a fucking evaluation that wasn't correct. What do you think he's doing with this money? Maybe paying off other niggas that he owed. Like, yeah, he was still living good for a minute while he was watching the documentary.
Such a scumbag,
that nigga's a dirtball, bro. That nigga's a fucking dirtball, bro.
B. I can't stand folks like that, bro.
That shit crazy though, but like, if you got money to blow and shit like that, you have to be kind of well off. Unless you're just fucking bugging. Or unless you just saved it up because you've been working so hard and you wanted to treat yourself to something. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't try to judge everybody because everybody's situation could have been different. But for the most part, if you was going to something like that, you have funds, bread. Bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying you're rich, but you have expendable money.
It's like, it's hard for you to feel that sorry for
you. I don't. You know what I mean? You should have got what you paid for. I'm not saying you should have.
Right, no, you should never got paid what you paid for.
Bullshit and had to eat cheese sandwiches and fight for tens. I'm not saying that's what you should have got, but I don't feel that bad for you. You had that. You had it to spend. There might have been a handful of people that didn't have it to spend that, oh, this is going to be so dope and I've been working so hard. I feel bad for them. Damn. You know what I mean? Because it had to be a handful of people like that. Yeah. I feel bad for them. Yeah. I feel bad for the people that worked in the Bahamas. that lived in the Bahamas that did all that work that never got paid. I feel bad for them. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I should feel bad for the concert goers because they're nobody and they just dope shit and they paid their money, and so maybe I should feel bad for them, but I don't. Because you have that. If you can pay that for a fucking concert, that's just not hurting your pockets. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So the majority, I don't. Oh, okay, you got screwed.
Right.
You'll be all right.
You'll be okay.
You know what I mean? That handful though, I feel bad for them. Them workers, I feel bad for them. Like, you know what I mean? That was just a fucked up situation all the way around. But like, that's what you get for like. Nobody did any research because if you did research, you would have seen what it was and you wouldn't have fucked with that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Any type of
niggas
was just
like
following the trend. These people said it's popping. They fucking put up this video, this dope ass video. Oh, it's lit. Take my money. Take my money. I'm not gonna do a. What? Where's this island? Can I see a floor plan? I'm not gonna do any of that. Oh, I saw that video. Go ahead, take my money. I don't feel bad for y'all niggas, man.
I don't.
Yeah, that's that, man. We just have to pay a little bit more attention to what's going on, and who's saying what, and what we're actually paying attention to.
Right.
And I'm not saying that not to go have a good time. I'm not saying not to enjoy it. If you have money, I wasn't even trying to shit on niggas with money when I was saying I ain't feel bad for. Like, do whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? But just be aware of what you're getting into. Just because you have money to spend doesn't mean you need to throw it away. And especially if you don't have money to spend, you need to be do a little bit more due diligence before you get into anything. And that's bad that we even have to do all of that as a consumer, because we shouldn't have to go into things thinking that we're going to get robbed. Right. At the end of the day, which is horrible. You have to think everybody's a fucking dirtbag, because if you don't, that's when shit like this happens.
That's crazy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I don't even want to say that too tough, because I don't know what the refund policy was. Because even if you jumped out the window and then started doing your research,
right?
I don't know what, you know what I mean? So just be mindful of what you get into and watch what these influencers are influencing you on, because at the end of the day, they're getting a bag for it and we're spending the bag.
Right.
And that's the big difference. So
they're getting paid to promote some shit that they've never even seen.
That they get for free, or they never seen, or they get for free, or whatever.
Gave to somebody for free, like, here, you can have that.
They get paid to promote something that they probably don't even like. So don't just jump on something because somebody that you like is on it and promoting it. Fuck with it because you like it. If you like it, you like it. Yeah. You got the bread to spend it. But be aware of what's going on. Like, you know what I mean? I know we live in the microwave era where everything is so quick and we want to, but sometimes you have to take time and step back. And even if you jumped out the window and made an impulse purchase, make sure that impulse purchase gives you the opportunity to at least get some of your money back.
Right.
Or a store credit. Or,
right.
You know what I mean? Something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just be more mindful of how you spending your money, bro. Point blank, period, man. It's one of those things where, like, you're right, and just to piggyback what you said, you weren't coming for it. You saying just the outrage for them, like feeling sorry for them, wasn't there because. But if you spend your money, make sure you get the product you spend.
Yeah, like, make sure, like, that's what I'm saying.
You know
So don't just throw it away. Even if you have it, don't just throw it away. Like, make sure. And this is all Monday morning quarterbacking that we're doing right now, because who the fuck would have thought when they were buying these tickets?
You're right. No one did.
You know what I mean? When I buy a ticket for a concert, I'm not okay.
Because it's funny,
who is this promoter?
About
and does he have... I don't... When I go... You know what I mean? Like, when the fuck is... So I'm sitting here saying we need to...
Well,
but that's just all Monday morning.
I heard about the festival, and then right after that, I heard about the whole, like, shit's not going down. Like, oh, and then I heard Child's name was in it. So I was like, oh, 50 about to kill that nigga. I was like, oh, 50's going to kill this nigga. Wait, hold on. Speaking of 50, so he was on somebody's late night show, and they asked him, say one nice thing about Ja Rule. The nigga said, he's alive. And he shrugged his shoulders. That shit had me in tears,
Nah,
bro.
but them niggas really don't fuck with each other.
They have
so,
real
like,
beef.
yeah,
I need people to understand that they have real beef.
Yeah, that's not
Like
even.
if they not, it's not play.
Them
This
niggas
shit ain't
is
music.
both
Them
from
niggas have
they
real
both from the town.
beef.
That's something.
Them niggas ain't homeboys.
So
like
all this, it's been how many years now? That's beef for real.
right.
That
It's not Jay-Z Nas, niggas. This ain't rap. This is real.
That's a
fucking
fact. I'm just
problems.
glad these niggas ain't killing each other, but that shit ain't
You know what's funny? I'm happy they didn't die, yo. Like I'm glad they didn't.
because that beef is gonna be until they die, but they're not
they're
actively killing each other.
They're taking that shit to the grave.
Yeah, so that's the good thing about it. They're not actively trying to kill each other, but them niggas ain't fucking.
They're not
ever,
fucking
ever,
with each other
ever,
for no
ever.
reason at all, bro.
But
What else, man?
nothing.
Speak about that sweater, that dope
That's
ass,
what I was about to say.
that
Nothing
dope
else
ass
but this,
hoodie that you wear right now, bro.
Evo Love is what they call it because they said either way it's all love. EVOLOVE. So if you look at it, the L is in the middle. Either way you look at it,
It's love.
it's
Copy.
love. You know what I mean?
That's
I
dope
love the
as fuck.
saying. I love the fucking logo. Shout out to Evo Love. Shout out to 3MG. You know what I mean? They did the collab on the hoodie, man. It's holla at them niggas. Obviously, I have the info up at the bottom. You know what I mean? We might actually be able to get both of them, Evo Love and 3MG,
That's
on
what's
here.
up.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, we need to
about,
support businesses in the town, bro.
That's
like,
it. That's it. We always talk about, you know what I mean? Not on air, but we always talk about supporting the hood and spending the money in the town, and that's what we do. So, you know what I mean? We definitely, I'm looking to see what's up. I'll see if I could get these guys, if I get both of these guys on here. You know what I mean? We talk about their brand. We'll talk about starting businesses.
Yeah,
that's
for
something
sure.
that we need to talk about anyway.
Yeah,
That's what we talk about.
That's why I
off-camera
need you to watch
anyway,
Trigger
you know what I
Warning.
mean? Oh, I will.
Because
I'm
then
gonna watch
it could segue perfect to
I'm gonna watch it
that
tomorrow.
episode, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I've said enough.
But nah, we'll do that.
Everybody needs to watch Trigger.
Shout out Evo Love.
Shout out Evo Love, bro.
Shout out 3MG.
Definitely shout out
You know what I'm
EMG.
saying? We're going to have their info at the bottom. Like I said, I'm going to try to get both of them up here on the podcast. Other than that, y'all already know, man. Same time, same place. Tuesday nights, we live.
We live.
Thursdays.
Thursdays, the episode comes out.
Catch them on the YouTubes.
Please check out episode 11. Y'all won't be disappointed. It was a great episode.
Yeah. Sorry for the wait. Took a little minute.
you
I
know,
went on vacation.
You know what I mean? Hey, life
so
happens,
listen.
man. But
Episode
y'all
11
gonna get
will
it.
be
Yeah.
up on Thursday. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? That's when we had the ladies up here. Shout out to Samara. I'm using my syllables.
Shout out to Eva. Like,
you know what I mean? Check
really
it out
appreciate
Thursday.
y'all,
Pop on the
man.
YouTube channel. It will be up there.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? And
It's
that's
with
what
the
it
shits,
is.
man.
It's with the shits podcast.
You know everything that we do is gonna be at the bottom.
Everything will be at the bottom. I'm Smizzy-Teddy.
It's Teddy Rocks, man.
And
We in the basement.
basement.
Shout out to Big Tig. No, don't shout out Big Tig. That was you. That was weird. Don't
Yeah,
shout out
that
Big
was weird.
Tig. Because he did the
I
basement
know.
for a decade.
I
like,
know, but listen.
All right, I was
I don't know
uncomfortable.
why
All
you
right, don't
shouted
shout
at
out
me.
Big Tig.
I mean, no disrespect.
No disrespect. Not
but-
gonna say that.
It's with the shits podcast.